Hello and welcome to a new Let's Play, Chicken Police, Painted Red. Well, we've been going through a lot of hard-boiled detective type games, and this one's going to be no different. Let's see here. Video settings, yep, we're all doing it. Got that film grade going on, absolutely. Maybe slow. Normal's fine. Advance. Okay, cool. Controls. Next. Notebook and map. Nice. Okay. So let's start a new game. Yeah, played a little bit ages ago, obviously, but want to overwrite this? Yep. Dead men are heavier than broken hearts. Raymond Chandler, The Big Sleep.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
Chicken Police.
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement.
Uh-oh.
What could possibly go wrong?
Wow, all of those are bad things to say. 13, 12, 19, 40. No. Hi.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Okay, well, things are going interesting for Sonny at the beginning, and I guess he's a day drinker. Yay. Well, that seems like all of our protagonists. Let's see here. The Notebook. Notebook's detective best friend. Here you gather vital information about the case, suspects or victims, and locations you'll visit. How does it work? Click on any text or picture in your notebook to read the translated version in your language. Chicken Police is a famous detective duo. Santino Sonny Featherland and Marty McChicken gained fame through the case the press called the Bloody New Year's Eve. They flew high for almost 10 years when a faithful brawl put an end to their legend. A series of novels about them by Meredith H. Marble. They had published 10 books over the course of 7 years before the series faded out of public interest, as did the Chicken Police itself. The City of Clawville. Clawville's been an independent city-state for more than 900 years. During the city's foundation, 4 nations had joined forces, representing the 4 animal figures and the 4 hands at the crest of Clawville. In reality, the tribal alliance of the reptiles of the great insect clans had also played an essential part in the city's founding, but never got to be represented in the crest. This gave birth to a political and cultural antagonism between the species. Clawville preserved its political autonomy, and in the dream, the only state in the wilderness where predator and prey of any race can live in peace. Hence the name, the City of 1,000 Colors. And of course, this game is in grayscale, except for, a few things. Let's see here. Got some pictures here. The Wild Gentleman. The people who made this game.
The Wild Gentleman. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
Oh, hey.
M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
Oh, heck of a night. Good times.
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes.
And a painful memory. Uh-oh.
This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter.
Oh. And celebrity cops from the dump. Chicken Police on the track.
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series.
Yeah.
I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight.
Ah, interesting.
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever. I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink.
Yeah, sounds like you're doing a lot of that.
Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has. Every whiskey has the same color nowadays. At least in this price range. I don't even know what these papers are. I promised myself I'd write a novel one day.
Well, it's a heck of an undertaking. We don't need to use the phone right now.
My
Badge?
wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine. So I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes. Just in case.
Interesting. New function, inventory. And new item, the badge. And, oh boy.
She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know. My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
Okay.
Behind
Over
that
here?
door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
Huh.
I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid. but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here whether I like it or not.
Uh-oh. Well, we've been putting things off unless...
Maybe I'm just old. And while I'm clucking about nothing ever changing, everything changes. You've gone out of style, old bird. Accept it and move on. Of all that's furry, I should be doing something. But I just stare out the window like a feather-brained fool. Pull yourself together, Sonny.
Especially when someone's standing right here.
Of all that's furry. My wife took all the good ones.
Oh.
She knew they'd only gathered dust here, and she was right. My wife took all... Just a bunch of useless crap in there. Just a bunch of... If only I were half as gutsy as these guys. Maybe in another life, in another story. If only I were... He was a genius. Some say he's now a recluse, living on the outskirts of the city. But others say he's in an insane asylum after he chewed his own leg off.
Oh, wow.
Molly, where do you live now? And with whom?
Oh, boy.
Molly, he was a... It seems like a different life. Oh, my God. I'm becoming a sappy little chick. It seems... God damn, what an embarrassing headline. I need a secretary.
I think you need more motivation.
Murky brown swill. I should improve my standards.
Probably.
I can't even remember the last time I used this. Maybe in another lifetime, old bird.
Maybe. Well, I've been putting it off enough. Now we can take a look.
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
Ah, so we know what day it is.
Legs that go on for days. Deep, dark eyes. Silky skin and voice. You're in big trouble, pal. Legs that go...
Well, let's stop being rude. Hi.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
I see.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Philip Marlowe, classic detective.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
I've noticed they've also put him in gloves because they don't know how to do wing hands, which I can totally understand with this kind of photorealistic style. So, I guess what they did is they photographed actors and then kind of superimposed all of these on top, leading to a very interesting art style.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
I mean, you're in the office of a detective. Yeah, I'm guessing you're looking for help in the detective work.
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Okay.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
Well, you could not, but okay.
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Oh.
Huh. Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Okay. Yeah, we got some new stuff going on. First off, we've got the inventory. Here you'll store all the essential items you use throughout the case.
I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now.
Hopefully not.
I haven't dusted you. Oh man, I totally get you. Oh man. Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever had before. More like a Clawville cop, anyway.
Well, and over here we've got people. Deborah. Deborah Bones, Impala. I'm not gonna do the Latin names. Gender female, special feature, pretty and fragile. Nothing too special. Oh, come on. Runs errands for her employer. Sophisticated lady, but I don't think she's from a particularly wealthy or influential family. Okay. The Wild Ones. 3 gods revered in most places across the wilderness. They're the great wild ones who make up the holy trinity of creation, destruction, and silence. Harati is the goddess of creation, Papati is the lord of destruction, and Naktiti is the genderless ghost of silence and nothingness, keeping the balance between creation and destruction in their never-ending conflict. Okay. Fascinating.
Legs that go on.
Oh, well, let's talk.
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats, exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
Title drop. Kinda.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
New function. Questioning. The victim, lady the target of some strange threats, all of them are written. So we now have the ability to question.
So, this is the part where the interrogation comes. Like in those detective movies.
Something like that, Deborah. Yes.
Focus on what you know about the suspect. Is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that. He is suspicious. I am suspicious. Why are you suspicious? Okay. Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new question line. Okay. New impression. Questions. So many options. Detective meter is your best friend. Shows how well the questioning is going. Keep it on the positive side, okay? Blah, blah, blah. I like that. Plus 100. Tink. And black is better, which I guess makes sense because, you know, this is adding stuff with a pen.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Okay. Well, let's see. Cautious and smart. Dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. Must be careful what I say to her, or I can scare her off. Let's start gently. Time comes, we can go in hard. Okay. Well, who exactly are you?
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
No, but seems like you're a footman.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
Yeah.
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
So, secretary.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Oh my.
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
New impression. Doubtful. Well, let's see here. Not very calm. Sure you're alright? I guess seeing how she's doing might be better. Or, I think we'll call this a video. When we come back, we'll continue our interrogation. Have a good one, folks.